When we came to this planet, we came to be free. We came to be free. And satsang is to remove the energies, the thoughts, the behaviors, the illusion of personality, and the illusion of all that keeps you in separation from your unity of being. So today, you are going to directly experience your own freedom. Maybe you have experienced your own freedom before. Maybe this is something you are opening to for the first time. Maybe this is something you are deepening in within your path to stabilize yourself in your freedom. So wherever you are on your path, what matters most is your sincerity of being. And what matters most is your devotion to experiencing your freedom. So satsang is specifically meeting your own truth of being, abiding in your immaculate presence. But in order to abide in your immaculate presence, you must remove what is not you first. Okay, remove what isn't you. So immediately, what normally starts to occur within a human being's vessel is a thought, an emotion, or a personality trait will arise and will do anything it can to actually stay out of its own freedom. Now, why does this occur? Why is it that a human being that comes to this magical planet full of infinite potential, wonder, magic, and this vast freedom and space we have, why would a human being come to confine themselves into such a constricted space? This is simply an attachment to a personal identity that has been crystallized and formed over time, encapsulating the being in what feels is the only reality. But your reality is much more than the confined space that you have allowed yourself to live in. Your being is beyond the constrictions of human circumstance. But in order to understand that, you have to allow yourself to drop into your being and to allow yourself, if only for this moment, if only for this satsang, to allow yourself to experience your own freedom. Once you allow the space for your own freedom, this will continue to open in you as you allow it to, as you honor it, and as you devote yourself to your freedom. So I want you to just be where you are. Wherever you are is fine. If you're in a busy place listening to this, it is fine. If you can go to a quiet place, that's great. But you can be anywhere. You can be anywhere. You might see me right now here by a flowing stream in nature. But there have been many times in my life that complete wildness and even chaos surrounded me. And in those moments, not just moments, in those spans of time where so much was occurring, I inwardly was in my satsang. I was inwardly honoring my pure awareness, the pure awareness that every being has access to. So it makes no difference where you are in order to tune into yourself, naked and free of distortion. If you honor it, if you honor this space of stillness, you will revel in your joy. You will move in your majesty, and you will move in your peace and stillness. But you must trust the process. So I invite you to close your eyes. And just notice your breath. You don't need to control the breath. Just notice it moving in and out of your lungs and in and out of your body. As you notice this, I want you to pay attention to your inner awareness that is perceiving your breath. Now open your eyes and look towards the ground in front of you. Still noticing your breath. Still noticing your breath. Okay, now pay attention to what is perceiving from within you. Close your eyes again for a moment. And then open them back up, looking at a point in front of you on the ground. When your eyes were closed, there was darkness there. When your eyes are open, the world is appearing in front of you. Okay. But now, pay attention to what is perceiving both experiences, including the breath, rising and releasing, rising and releasing. So with the breath rising and releasing, rising and releasing, closing your eyes, and then opening them, I want you to ask yourself if your awareness changes with your breath or with your eyes being open or closed. This may seem insignificant, but it is not insignificant. It is incredibly important. So stay with this. Seeing as you close your eyes, perceiving with your eyes closed, and as you open your eyes, do you notice that the one who is perceiving is that one within you changing? Is that one changing? Whether your eyes are closed, whether your eyes are open, whether a thought arises within you, but notice this as you sit in awareness. Continue to notice how pure awareness is not changing as all the various manifestations are changing. Why is this important to notice? This is important to notice in stillness and within movement. If you notice this in stillness and within movement, and abide as awareness, then you are naked and aligned as the pure awareness, not attaching to identity, not attaching to a small version of self. Allow yourself to simply rest here. If you notice your energy is trying to mix itself with thoughts or with emotion, just observe that without identifying and mixing yourself with it, and continue to abide in stillness again. You can have your eyes closed or slightly open. Whether this is comfortable or uncomfortable, simply observe. Don't attach to either. Now, as you abide, notice how there is not anything here to hang on to. There is no self-perception to hang on to. There is no idea to hang on to. Notice how, if you allow your consciousness to be, and you continue to abide, empty, notice how there's a natural unfolding that is simply taking place. So knowing that there is a natural unfolding, knowing that destiny is already unfolding, the pressure of destiny itself can be released. As you abide in awareness, everything that is not original to you may be released. If you notice that anything is hanging on within your field, just simply notice it, but don't feed it. The less you feed those energetic hooks, the more they loosen their grip, the more free you become. Now, I want you to release judgment upon self simply by observing judgment, simply by observing it. Perceive the judgment, any judgment, or the energy of judgment, and simply let it melt. Let it melt in the presence of your awareness. The more you stabilize as awareness, the easier it will be for you to drop big, heavy burdens, and also small ones before they take root. Now, I want you to bring up whatever has felt like a source of burden or pain into this space. Not to dive into the details of it, but to just be the witness of it. If anything is there, if it's not, continue to abide as awareness. This is not a place to create pain. This is a place to see how free you are. But if there is something within your experience or your life that has been a source of your pain, simply bring it to the light. Allow it to appear fully, not fearing it. Fully not fearing it. Bring it forward, beckon it, provoke it. Allow it to be. And as you witness whatever this energy may be for you, if there is something present there, notice in the light of awareness how it cannot stay. Even if it's arising as an intense emotion, even if it's arising as an intense experience, notice how when you abide, it cannot stick to you. When you abide as awareness, it cannot remain there. It has no power over you. So now, everything this may only be possible too for beings who have been very steeped in their own self-inquiry and satsang, their own unfolding of truth within you. Beings who have been steeping themselves within the nectar of their own being have the power to release thousands of years in a single moment So, allow yourself to do the same. As infinite divine intelligence that you are, allow yourself to do the same. Choose to not be separated from your power as the one who has the ability to transcend all experiences, even the most difficult. Now, as you look around you in your experience, as you scan your field, continue to confirm within your being yourself empty of distortion. Empty of distortion. Distortions are anything that takes you away from your true light, your true freedom. So, stories of healing are also part of this. Healing is an identity. Healing is an identity. It's a relationship. So, the perpetuation of healing is an identity. Bring it into the light of awareness. See the healing and the healing self. See that arise within this space. And see directly the energies that were formed over time to create the experiences of the perpetuation of healing. And simply see them, perceive them, and bring your attention back to your awareness. Now, the mind might say things like, but isn't this bypassing something? And you might say, but that's valid. The mind will always take you on the longest journey possible if you allow it to. This is why you bring your attention back to your emptiness, to you as you are, naked and free of distortion. The one that does not need healing. When you allow yourself to rest in your eternal brightness as the pure self, you stop creating those journeys of separation that say you need healing, or that say you need to go on another long journey in order to accomplish what's here in this moment. but you must honor your sacred nowness of being. Removing the veils of distortion. Honoring your eternal brightness. Abiding as awareness. When you fully allow this to occur, you allow the dance to move through you organically and in your highest light, in alignment with your true work on the planet. But you must honor with complete vigilance, complete love, and complete devotion. And you must allow your beauty to come from your depth of being. I would not tell my daughter to honor those stages of perpetual healing that are deeply ingrained in these spiritual communities. I will tell her to devote herself to her eternal brightness, the luminous self that is here. So, as you tune in, allow yourself in the light of Source to bring any remnant energies into awareness as you are here, whether that is the deepest fears, the most stuck emotions, and allow yourself to let them melt within the light of your awareness. As you allow them to melt, you are choosing to be in the light of who you came here to be. You are not perpetuating the old energies. Simply allow them to fall away. Abiding as the stillness, you perceive them. You perceive them. Now, allow them to fall, just like the water you hear flowing. Allow them to flow by without a thought towards them. And this energy will allow you to be free of it. It does not matter how many years those things have been there. But there you go, carrying it with you everywhere you go. So now you release it. And as you continue to move with this vigilance, the energy of your true self will shine through. You will not live in distortion. You will live in your bliss, in your eternal nature of divine presence. And this is what you came here to experience for yourself. This is no one else's job or duty. It is your own joy of your sacred devotion. So I invite you to continue this satsang in a way that will allow you to continue to honor you as the luminous self, and allowing all that needs to melt from your being, to give it no attention. Give those things which arise, which are insignificant, which you have only given significance to, allowing that weight of density to be burned and singed by the light of pure awareness. Allowing yourself to be free. You want to say hi, honey?
Bye.
Bye. Say hi first,
Bye.
and then say bye.
Bye.